Okay, we are live. Chris?
Hello,
Yes.
hello, everyone.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Community Board 10 Police and Public Safety Committee meeting. The joint meeting with the Older Adult Issues, Housing, Health, and Welfare. We have two items on the agenda. One was a representative from FDNY who will join the meeting to discuss ambulance transport protocol following 9/11 call. Second item is a review of applicant for an adult use retail dispensary license at Rodney Crump, 7119 Fifth Avenue. We're going to start with the dispensary license, Rodney Crump at 7119 Fifth Avenue. Rodney, are you on?
I believe Rodney, he's there. He's trying to unmute himself, but I'm also part of the applicant.
And who are you?
My name is Christopher Quilon. I also have a dispensary in Flatiron, New York City. It's located on 23rd and 5th Avenue.
Christopher who? I'm sorry. You weren't on the app.
Christopher Quilon. I'm one of the partners.
Can you spell your last name, please?
Kuilan.
Thank you. All right, Chris. Can I call you Chris?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
All right, so this is for a dispensary at 7119 Fifth Avenue.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, it's currently a...
All right. Hello?
Hi? Who's that?
Hello?
Hello.
That's Rodney.
Yeah, Rod, I'm here. I'm sorry about that. I finally got to unmute my mic. I'm here.
Okay. So this is currently a pharmacy. Is the pharmacy still in business right now? Operating?
I believe so.
I believe it is still is, right.
I believe so.
So let me ask you this. Do you have a lease or a conditional lease?
No, we're in verbal communication with them.
So you don't have a lease for the act.
So we're in communication with them. No, but we don't have a signed lease with them.
So you communicated with the owner and
yes, our lease is based on how everything goes as far as like the community board, and this is part of the whole application process. Once we do the community board, the OCM will give us the approval, but we have to do this first.
Yeah, I know, but so you don't have any lease at all, not even a conditional lease, correct? Okay.
No, yeah.
It's basically a conditional lease because it's conditional on what OCM is going to do.
Yeah, but it's only verbal, what you just told me.
It's not just verbal. It's not just verbal. We submitted the lease to OCM as well. So it's not just verbal. We do have a conditional lease that we submitted to OCM, which was approved.
And when does the lease take effect?
The lease takes effect once you guys approve it. If it's not approved, we cannot submit to it if it's not approved.
All right. So the other question I have, because I looked up something. Who is C Drywall Incorporated?
C Drywall Incorporated is which is and was a parent company. It's a construction company that I own as well. I'm a business owner. But now the dispensary is now separated and has its own LLC to go forward with. But when I applied, and when we applied for the application for the license, based upon the license that we had, the card license, you had to be a business owner and a profitable business owner to attain this license. So that's where C Drywall came from. C Drywall is a parent company.
Rodney, do you currently have a cannabis license from the Office of Cannabis Management, or the number you gave me, 2025-00036? Is that just the application number?
That is the application number, which is a provisional license number.
So
it's provisional based upon finding the location, based upon the community board approval, and once that approved, the license becomes legitimate.
All right.
It's been provisionally approved.
It's conditional adult use recreational dispensary. Is that what you're telling me it is?
I'm sorry?
A conditional adult use recreational dispensary license?
Well, it doesn't say recreational on the license. It says adult use conditional license, correct.
Retail dispensary. The
Retail,
R.
retail, yes, it says
Right.
retail, yes, correct.
Yeah. And what type of, now, Chris,
Yes, sir.
you're gonna be a partner with him? Because it lists 100% for Rodney.
No, I'm going to be a partner with him, and we have another partner as well, but she's in India right now, and she couldn't make it onto the call.
So what percentage of partnership do you have? What percent does Rodney
Well,
have?
as of-
The application that you guys submitted.
As of now, I'm 100% ownership.
As of now.
As of now, yes. You
Mhm.
know, C Drywall is a corporation that been incorporated for a number of years, and we have individual that we've been doing business with over the past few years.
All right.
Based upon what's going on
Mhm.
in the future, the Chris and Lily can be and will be future partners and future owners in this application.
All right. So.
But as of now,
Mhm.
this is where we stand at, and this is where we're going with this application.
So we don't know what percentage of partners anybody is going to be at one time. Right now, you're telling me you're 100%.
Well, that's not
to do with it.
That's not to be determined by the fire department or by anybody else going forward. It's just a business. It's not to be determined as to going forward in the future who owns shares in what business. Determination in the meeting here stands for as to whether we can conduct business in your community.
So,
all right, it's not as much as to who's going to own this going forward in the future.
I was just looking at the application that you gave us. You know, the.
I understand that. I understand.
I had questions.
I understand.
Now, last meeting we had back in November, we had another applicant called Stay Liddy. All right, they're on Bay Ridge Avenue. They're about 800 feet from this location.
It's right across. It's right across the street from where you.
If you know that there can only be one dispensary within 1,000 feet.
I understand. I understand that, but that is based on OCM proximity map. It's not based upon. You know the theology of it. OCM has a proximity map, and once I submit a location, it's up to OCM to actually vet the location. OCM knows that there is a cannabis location across from where you guys are at right now, as far as Community Board 10. But it's up to OCM to say, well, okay, it's okay or not.
Okay, but it's up to us.
I'm totally aware of that there's a location right there.
Okay, good. Because it's up to our opinion. You know, we give an opinion to the Office of Cannabis Management. We don't deny your application or approve your application.
I understand that as well too.
We only, as a community board, only render an opinion.
I understand that.
A lot of our opinions will base on how many feet you may be from another location, how many feet you may be from the school, you know.
That I understand. I understand that as well. This is why we have to go through this procedure. So I totally get it.
All right. So the other thing I wanted to ask you on your security, all right, are you going to be utilizing security guards?
Yes, sir.
Based upon the OCM guidelines, we have to. I know there's across the street from me. I walked into that environment and there was no security there. Actually, I didn't observe any security there. But based upon OCM guidelines, security should be there.
What type of security will be you using? Will you be using a bonded guard, a contract guard, or will you be hiring?
We was gonna use the unarmed security.
Unarmed.
Unarmed security. Unarmed.
Are they going to be bonded like a contract company?
Yes. It can be bonded or we can have a greeter there. I have a greeter at my store.
And if you have patrons in the front smoking, how will you disperse them?
I would tell them there's no smoking in the front. There's no smoking in the front.
And your hours of operation, you listed from 8 to 11 p.m. Is that 8 a.m.?
Yes, sir.
Right? Because on the questionnaire, you just left it as 8. So it wasn't sure if it was 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Now, Mr. Crump,
I'm sorry.
have you ever been convicted of a crime? Because we know how the Office of Cannabis Management works on their giving equity to people who were previously had convictions. Will you hear me?
He must have went. He must
I
have.
think we
His mic
lost
would have went off.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. Could you repeat that?
Rodney, were you ever convicted of a crime?
Me?
Yeah.
No, sir. If
Uh-huh.
I would, I wouldn't have been granted this application because they do federal background checks on these things.
Okay. All right. Now I did some measurements in Google.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And one of them, there is a school at 445 Bay Ridge Avenue. It's the
Okay.
It's a Lutheran elementary school, 440 Ovington Avenue, I'm sorry. And it's within close to 490 feet from their property line from the door of 7119 Fifth Avenue. All right, so that's going to be up to the Office of Cannabis Management to review that. All right. Also did another review because they're going to be building a high school at 437 and 437 to 445 Ovington Avenue. And that's approximately 498 feet from their property line, which is very close.
Very close.
All right, so right around the corner, there's going to be a high school. There's going to be a school. And the way the Office of Cannabis Management, the way the law is, all right, no cannabis retail license shall locate a storefront within 500 feet of the school grounds, as such to define the education law within 200 feet of the house of worship.
Okay, so you're telling me that the store that's right across from you guys is gonna have to close too, because that's right in the proximity.
Which
That's what you're telling me, right?
I'm not aware of any cannabis store across the street from 7119 Fifth Avenue.
Okay, well,
There is another applicant that applied.
across the street from Community Board 10. There is a cannabis store right across the street from Community Board 10.
Right, but that's not near 7119 Fifth Avenue.
All right, so now I'm going to do the proximity on that as well. When this new school is built.
It's 10 blocks away.
All right, so
No,
we're going to do a proximity as well, because if OCM does a proximity on it, I'm not here to fight with you guys, because
I'm not here to fight with you.
if I'm not wanted in a community, I'm not going to push my limits. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm looking around the table there, and it doesn't look like I'm an individual that would be invited around the table. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to fight for a community to be in a community that doesn't want me in there.
All right.
All right. I've been doing business long enough.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay.
Does anybody in the board have any questions for Rodney? Mr. Crump? All right.
Yes,
Anybody on Zoom have any questions?
yes. First, this is Habib.
Doc?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Go ahead, sir.
The partners, so far, they are not on papers. Are they partners only conditional to the license approval, or they are
That is
already-
correct. That is correct, Habib. Habib, that is correct.
Okay.
Mhm. So with that, I'd like to make the motion. All right. Make a motion to give a negative opinion to Rodney Crump, 2026, applicant 2026-00026 for the following reasons. 7119 Fifth Avenue, Brooklyn, New York is located approximately 841 feet from a proposed micro business, Stay Liddy, located at 455 Bay Ridge Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11220. This would violate the 1,000-foot Office of Cannabis rule of proximity to another dispensary or micro business, which is meant not to oversaturate areas with cannabis shops. 7119 Fifth Avenue is located approximately 490 feet from the property line of Lutheran Elementary School, located at 440 Ovington Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11209. This may violate cannabis law subsection 72(6), which states no cannabis retail license shall locate a storefront within 500 feet of the school grounds, as such term defined in the educational law, or within 200 feet of a house of worship. Though the full featured legal online cannabis activities located map used by OCM shows it greater than 500 feet, that map uses the center of the address and not the front door or the property line. 7119 Fifth Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11209 is located approximately 498 feet from a proposed new high school located at 445 Ovington Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11209, scheduled for construction. And I'll attach the maps around.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor. Do we have a second? Yeah, Barbara second.
Any discussion on the motion?
Well, based upon the motion, I'm not sure what your motion as far as what you
No.
go, but it seems like you're protecting the cannabis industry across the street from you, which I understand.
Okay.
All right. And based upon what you're saying, OCM, you can submit that to OCM and let OCM determines that. But like I says, even if OCM determine that I can open there, I would not even want to open a business there as far as this goes at this point, because I clearly see what's going on. And it's kind of, you know,
Okay.
it's kind
Any
of.
questions from board members?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, could you hold off, Rob? Any questions from board members?
Barbara.
Yeah, I just think maybe in there you might consider, I don't know if it's appropriate, the fact that there is no physical lease.
Hmm.
And that there is the partnership is not detailed. We don't know who really is going to be owning this organization.
Well, as far as the
I'll
lease,
add that to the
we
motion.
cannot submit any funds to acquire a lease, and then we acquire a lease and you don't approve the location. That would be a waste of funds for us. That would be a waste of time for us.
Other businesses have.
You know,
Okay.
let me just ask a question, Mr. Chris. You keep
Yes, go
saying
ahead.
that the board is trying to protect the other retailer.
Dispensary.
Across,
Yes.
where is that? Where
That's
is
what I want to know. There is no
Because
retail dispensary.
this is what he says. This is what the gentleman said. The gentleman said there's a dispensary at such and such location, which is right across from Community Board 10, right? Now,
No.
it's
No.
not up
No,
to
no, no,
him.
no.
It's
One
not-
second, please.
No, no, you
Gentlemen,
missed. No, no,
ladies,
no.
one second. Let
I'm
me hear
sorry.
him, please. Let's hear him.
It's not up to him to determine that. OCM has a proximity map that we use and that OCM use to determine the proximity between.
But what's the Chris? What's the location? What's the address?
Listen, 1 second. Between
Right.
the locations of each
All right.
dispensary
I'm
and
gonna call the
between the locations
All those
from
in
a
public
school
safety,
or from a church.
55.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the location was submitted and the location was approved
All those in favor.
based
of the
upon
please signify.
OCM proximity map.
I favor of
This motion, that was right.
denied.
Okay,
So,
Very-
a negative opinion.
to give a negative opinion because we don't, all right. Any opposed?
Opposed? Any abstentions? Any recusals?
One recusal.
Any recusals?
Wait, one recusal.
Yes.
Your recusal. There was no abstention.
No.
Okay. Okay, motion carries.
All right,
Found out the meeting.
the meeting is.
Yeah, so the full board will be meeting this Monday, December 15th, 7 PM at the Norwegian Christian Home, which is 1250 67th Street. You're welcome to attend that meeting in case there are questions from the board members, but this motion will be presented before the board at that meeting on Monday. So thank you very much.
Can you tell me the address one more time?
Yes, 1250 67th Street.
67th Street. Okay. And also, if I could chime in, even though everything is denied, the gentleman
It's
Not
not
said,
denied, we
We're
just
just
rendered.
giving negative opinion.
No, we got another meeting on the 17th, but based upon their opinion, we pretty much know the influences what's going to happen. And at
so,
the end of the day, you know, we don't want to do business with a community that is not presentable to us. I mean, it is what it is, Chris. All right, that's their opinion on it. And the 17th, we have a meeting on the 17th, and we'll take it from there. But go ahead, Chris, say what you have to say.
Okay,
Thank you.
so the gentleman said that there's a micro that's opening, and the micro has its own set of rules, so they can be they don't have to follow the 1,000-foot rule. They can be 500 feet away, but in the same breath, it would not be smart to open up next to a dispensary that's 500 feet away. So,
Okay,
but
thank you.
I'm just clarifying the micro feet.
All right.
Great. Great.
Chris, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so we can move to the next agenda item.
Is Chief Floyd present?
Yes, Chief Boyd is here. I saw her pop on earlier. Right? Are you still here, Chief? Hi, how are you? Oh, you're on mute, Chief.
It says
Um,
Sandra.
Yeah, I know. Your name says Sandra, but I know it's Chief Boyd.
Oh, okay.
You know, she has the link.
Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, my technical difficulties tonight.
Oh,
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me and sorry for my tardiness.
good
Good
evening.
evening.
Hello, it's not.
Oh, is that Chief Napoli on from Bravo? Hello, sir.
I will plead not guilty on the chief part.
Oh, right.
Wait, why is that?
So, I,
Good
good evening.
Hold on, we have an echo.
We have an echo. Good evening.
evening.
Good evening.
No, but there's someone else.
someone else
On twice.
on twice.
Yeah, there's a,
There's
um,
um
people who are
people
not
who are not
participating,
participating. Please.
what is it?
What is it?
It's two
Two
standards. One of them has to be. One of them has to have.
Oh,
Do you think?
Do you think?
Well,
one is muted.
One is muted.
mute both of them.
So I believe Sandra Sanchez is on, and I was having an issue with the link that she sent me. So she copy and pasted the link again. So it shows me logged on as Sandra again. So that's why you see two. Sandra is probably on, but I'm on under her as well. But this is Chief Boyd.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it delay?
All right.
All right.
Oh, it sounds good. now.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? I can, yes.
Okay, so good
Okay, so
evening.
good evening.
I just wanna make sure
just wanna make sure
Sarah?
Sarah?
Let's just
Sister
Chief, can
Sandra,
you hear us?
Can you hear us? I can, it's a little distant, but I
No, we
can make
can't
out what
hear
you're
her.
saying, sure.
Okay, let's do
Okay,
it.
let's do it again.
Sound check.
Sound check.
Uh-huh.
The left sheet is up on the other side. I don't know what.
I don't know what to
Give us, now we're having technical difficulties. Give me 1 second.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
Okay, testing the mic.
Testing the mic.
So is it delay?
Still delay.
Okay, we're gonna have,
We're gonna have,
unless I start.
unless I start.
You still have an echo.
Do you hear an echo?
an echo?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Just trying to find
Just
the
trying to find the.
Okay, I may have
I
to
may have to
go out and then come
go
back.
out and then come back.
So everyone stay
So
on.
everyone stay on.